Good morning 10th class students. So welcome to the chemistry lecture. So continuing with our chapter number 5, periodic classification of elements. So previous lectures में हमने सीखा कि there were various attempts which were done to classify the elements. सबसे पहले थे Daubeney triads, then we have Newland law of octaves, but हर एक की कोई ना कोई limitations थी. There were many other scientists those were working on this. So then came the scientist which is known as Mendeleev. So after the rejection of Newland law of octaves, सारे साइंटिस्ट क्या कर रहे थे? They were relating the atomic masses with their chemical properties, physical properties. So they were arranging like this. So there was one scientist who was given the main credit to classify all the elements. So it was Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev. वो रशियन साइंटिस्ट थे एंड उनका मेन कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन था टू फॉर्म द पीरियोडिक table. Why? Because he arranged all the elements according to their atomic masses and he studied their chemical properties. So that was a main thing. उन्होंने क्या किया था? सब elements की chemical property study की and he arranged all the elements in the order of increasing atomic masses and जिनकी chemical properties similar आ रही थी उनको एक एक group में रखना start कर दिया. So what was the theory? When Mendeleev started his work, only 63 elements were known. So what he did, he found the relation. What is relation between the atomic mass and their physical and chemical properties? So among the chemical properties, उन्होंने क्या choose किया था? That for example, there is some X compound, element. How it reacts with hydrogen and how it reacts with oxygen. So react करेगा तो कोई ना कोई formula बनाएगा. It could be XH, it could be XH2 or anything like that. ठीक है, same as a oxygen, oxide बना सकता है, dioxide. ठीक है. So he examined what are the properties on reaction with oxygen and hydrogen. So the basic question is oxygen and hydrogen को क्यों choose किया? पहली बात तो hydrogen and oxygen they are quite reactive and they are quite abundant also. सारे के सारे elements उनके साथ easily react कर जाते हैं, इसलिए he choose hydrogen and oxygen. So what he did then, उन्होंने क्या किया? उनके फॉर्मूले लिख लिए एंड जिस जिसके फॉर्मूले सेम आ रहे थे उनको ग्रुप बना दिया. सो ही टुक 63 कार्ड्स, 63 एलिमेंट डिस्कवर थे, उन्होंने 63 कार्ड्स ले लिए एंड ही रोट डाउन द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ एवरी एलिमेंट. फॉर एग्जांपल 63 कार्ड्स ले लिए, इसका एक्स नेम, इसका वाई नेम और उनकी प्रॉपर्टीज मीन्स व्हाट दे आर फॉर्मिंग विद ऑक्सीजन एंड हाइड्रोजन, what is their formula and other properties. He keep on writing them. Then he sorted out the elements with similar properties and pinned the cards together on wall. फिर उन्होंने क्या किया? जिनकी प्रॉपर्टी सिमिलर आ रही थी उनको एक के नीचे एक लगा दिया. ठीक है. एंड what he observed was that all elements they get arranged themselves in the increasing order of atomic masses. वो सारे के सारे elements अपने आप arrange हो गए थे in the order of increasing atomic masses and on the basis of their chemical and physical properties. So what he found after that कि there was a periodic reoccurrence. Periodic reoccurrence means after a certain interval the properties were being repeated, physical properties also and chemical properties also. So he gave his law which is famously known as Mendeleev periodic law. ये Mendeleev periodic law क्या कहता है? The properties of elements they are periodic function of their atomic masses. Very very important. What is Mendeleev periodic law? कि जो elements की properties हैं they are the periodic function of atomic masses. Means if we are arranging them in the increasing order of atomic masses, the properties they will get repeated after a certain interval. This repetition of properties this is called periodicity. इसको बोलते हैं periodicity. So what was the main thing in Mendeleev periodic table? एक तो उन्होंने increasing atomic number के basis पे सबको arrange किया. ठीक है. Next atomic mass के basis पे. Next thing he studied their physical properties and their chemical properties. फिर उनको सारा group किया. So everything sorted out into a very good table which is known as Mendeleev periodic table. So we'll see in the next page. जो Mendeleev का periodic table था उसमें थे vertical columns. Vertical columns क्या होते हैं? Just like this. So this were called groups. And horizontally rows थी और इनको क्या name दे दिया था? They were named as periods. Clear? So let's see in the table 5.4. So you can see this table. In this we have, you can see here, he arranged all the elements in a table. So we have like 8 groups, and you can see the 6 periods are there, and from 4, 5, 6 each period is being divided into 2 groups. हर एक को 2 ग्रुप में रिप्रेजेंट किया हुआ है, ठीक है. फर्स्ट एलिमेंट they are all written on the upper side, and another element they are written on the downward sides. and ऊपर हम देख सकते हैं रिप्रेजेंट किया हुआ है with the आर. सो आर क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है यहाँ पे, कोई भी एलिमेंट. सो यहाँ पे जैसे ग्रुप 1 है, उसमें देखिए फार्मूला ऑफ ऑक्साइड इज R2O RH, सेकेंड में RO, एंड हाइड्राइड का फार्मूला RH2. सो इट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन देयर वैलेंसी. सो जिनका फार्मूला RO बन रहा था उनको इस ग्रुप में अरेंज कर दिया. सो आफ्टर अरेंजिंग ऑल ही गॉट अ पीरियोडिक टेबल विच इज़ नोन एज Mendeleev periodic table. Why we calling the term periodic? क्योंकि इसमें क्या हो रहा है, after certain interval, you can see here सोडियम की प्रॉपर्टीज़ यहाँ पे मिल रही थी. सो आफ्टर अ सर्टन इंटरवल प्रॉपर्टीज दे आर गेटिंग रिपीटेड. सो दैट्स वाई दे आर कॉल्ड द periodic function of the atomic masses. Clear? So this was the main thing here in Mendeleev periodic table, that it was having 8 groups and 6 periods. And उसने स्टडी क्या किया था, केमिकल एंड फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज़. एंड मेन थिंग वॉज ही लेफ्ट वेरियस गैप्स. यू कैन सी द वेरियस गैप्स आर देयर. उन्होंने क्यों लेफ्ट किया था यहाँ पे, क्योंकि उनको था कि यहाँ पे न्यू एलिमेंट्स डिस्कवर होंगे, एंड लेटर ऑन न्यू एलिमेंट्स वर बीइंग डिस्कवर्ड, एंड वो वहाँ पे फिल भी हो गए थे. सो दिस वाज क्वाइट द अचीवमेंट ऑफ Mendeleev periodic table. So achievements we will continue in our next lecture. So this was all about today. Thank you and have a nice day.